Hello friends, my name is Cameron, welcome back to Dead by Daylight. In this video, I'll be playing as the Clown, a killer that I find to be extremely enjoyable to play as, but unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of playing against him. I don't think he's the worst by far, but I definitely struggle when playing against clowns. In this video, I'm going to be running a basic attack build, which I find to be extremely fun and strong to use. Before we jump into that, I just want to say that this trial was a very fun one. The survivors in this one were definitely experienced, and they definitely did a very good job on keeping me busy and also counteracting my build. And with that being said, let's talk about said build. Starting off with the perks, we have Save the Best for Last, Surge, Rapid Brutality, and Hex, Nothing But Misery. First off, we have Save the Best for Last, extremely good perk for basic attack killers, which the Clown is. So basically, this perk will be perfect for him. Any single time that he hits in the non-obsession, he'll gain a stack, and his recovery will get faster and faster over time. The best thing I can say for this perk for the Clown is try to avoid the obsession as much as you can. Either that or try to get the obsession to volt a window while they're injured. If they're affected by the pink bottle, it'll force them to do a slow volt, and you can grab them, saving stacks. Moving on to the next perk, Surge. Same thing to Save the Best for Last. Anytime you down a survivor, Surge will always proc. This can really help you just focus on picking up survivors and not having to kick gens as often. I got two really good examples of how good Surge can be. It's also a hit or miss perk for me. Sometimes I get some amazing value from it, sometimes I basically get no value from it. In this trial, it's kind of a mixed bag. I'll go more in depth when we talk about the value I got from this build. Moving on to the next perk, we have Rapid Brutality. I think this perk's amazing for the Clown just because if you're able to find multiple survivors in one location, it's very good for just hitting multiple survivors and leaving them. As an example, let's say you're chasing one survivor, they're healthy, you injure them, another survivor ends up running kind of like in your field of view. You can break chase with the original survivor that you just hit just because they have that speed boost. They're going to make some distance from you, and from here you can start chase with the new survivor. This will cause them to kind of be at a disadvantage because again you have that 5% haste, and this will basically give you multiple pressure onto multiple survivors. Another great thing with the Clown is that once you injure a survivor or down them, same thing. If a survivor's trying to make distance and they're kind of close to you after you down the survivor, once you throw your pink bottle towards them, if you manage to hit them again, they're slowed and you're fast because you still have that Rapid Brutality boost, again giving you a lot of pressure onto multiple survivors at once. And finally, with Rapid Brutality with the Clown, it is amazing because again the slowdown and the speed boost. If you injure a survivor and then throw your pink bottle in front of them, you still have that speed boost while they're still slowed down, causing the survivor to not reach multiple safeties, aka pallets or windows. Again, I have multiple examples in this trial of how good Rapid is on the Clown. Okay, moving on to the final perk, Hex, Nothing But Misery. I'm kind of a mixed bag when it comes to this perk. It's very good when you actually get it to work, but keeping it like active is very difficult. Once survivors usually see that this perk is active, they're going to stop whatever they're doing to go break totems, similar to Devour Hope, because this perk is very strong. And again, going back to the Clown bottles, if you use a yellow bottle after you injure somebody, or that you're still like in the effect of it, plus Rapid Brutality, you're going to be fast while they're super slow. And if you have 8 stacks of save, they're going to make no distance. So I really do think that this is a very scary combo. You have extremely good recovery from Save the Best for Last. You have good regression from Surge. Rapid Brutality is going to help you catch up to survivors while they're slowed down by your pink bottles. And same thing with Nothing But Misery. You're going to slow them down while you're getting speed from Rapid. This build is super fun to use. I really do like running it. I can say you can switch out Nothing But Misery for maybe like another basic attack perk like Sloppy Butcher, or maybe even play with your food for even more speed. I think there's a lot you can do with this build, especially for the Clown, because again, his kit helps you with slowing down survivors and speeding yourself up. So even with the downside of Rapid, like where it makes it to where you do not get Bloodlust anymore, it doesn't matter. You have a pocket Bloodlust constantly on you. It's called a yellow bottle. So yeah, I can go on about the perks. I think this is a very strong combo and I highly recommend it. So let's just end it there and let's move on to the add-ons. The add-ons I've chosen today are the Bottle of Chloroform and the Flask of Bleach. The Bottle of Chloroform increases the size and spread of the pink bottle cloud by 20%. And the Flask of Bleach increases the hindered penalty from intoxicated survivors, ones that are affected by the pink bottle, by an extra 4%. I really do like the Bottle of Chloroform. It's an add-on I've been using a lot recently. It's kind of situational with having your clouds being a little bit bigger to actually help you, but I think around like shack or even like certain loops that are pretty wide and open, it can be very helpful. Also, if you accidentally throw your bottle a little bit too far away from the survivor, that extra 20% could actually help you. I got a couple situations in this trial where it does help. And moving on to the Flask of Bleach, it's extremely good add-on just because the extra hindered is always helpful. Also on top of that, you have Save the Best for Last, Rapid Brutality, and Nothing But Misery to really help you with that extra slowdown. I would say it's the third best add-on for the Clown, right behind the Pinky Finger and the Cigar Box. Alrighty friends, and that's the build. So we're playing on Auto Haven Records. The resting place, this map is extremely killer-sided in my opinion. I've been able to hold 3 gens just on one side of the map and never go to the other side just because the gens spawn so close to each other because the map is very skinny in the middle and very bloated on the top and bottom part. This also makes it to where the killer can just sit in the middle of the map. Because of how skinny it is in the middle, it acts like a funnel. So if the killer just sits in the middle, just watching both sides, he can keep that pressure of just just holding one side of the map hostage. And what makes it even worse is that if the killer hooks a survivor on what he deems his side of the map, because again, he can just sit there, wait for somebody to get close, injure them, rinse, repeat. And again, that's just my opinion. I do not like this map playing as survivor, but as killer, I do like it. And with that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I don't remember this one. Oh, this is the line map. Ooh, this one's not great. You can actually hold a 3-gen on this map, like, really well. Like, stupidly well. Oh, everyone's fast, including myself. I think I see some people already back there. No, I'm super fast. Meow. Is that Cage? Or is that Jake? I think he actually still would have made that pallet just because how fast everyone is. There's Nia. She has a flashlight. One of the Nias does. That's good to know. That still hit. Wow. Oh, so close. He did? Why? Okay. I was going to grab him, but I guess not. Darn you, DBD. I hate when you do that. That was a bad throw. He didn't vault back over, thankfully. Nobody's here to take a hit for him. I think somebody is still around. I'm gonna... Oh, I got searched, that's right. I hear somebody. Yep. Alright, I think I'll have enough time. Unless she has background player, I think I should be okay. Let's face this wall. Sweet, okay. I almost have Kaneki's perk ready. I don't remember the name of it. Probably should remember it. But that's okay. I only heard one gen get procced by search. She grabbed? Somebody grabbed this note. What the hell? Oh, this gen has progress. Hey, Sable. Let's kick it. Probably should have thrown a yellow bottle down first, but that's okay. Dang. No blood, I don't think... This is not good. They have a lot of gens almost done. I don't know why I'm chasing her towards Shack. Let's head back. That gen will get finished, but honestly, I don't think I have much of a choice. Interrupt the unhook? No. They healed. I saw her. Nice, Sable. Always hit them first with your weapon, or with their bottle, and then hit them, because they lose like a lot of distance. Yep, this is the other Nia. He's gonna hit stage 2. Aw, good job. Got him just in time. Can I find the Sable? Nice. Good try. Actually, almost got me there. Yes. Okay, I don't think the other Nier is nearby. Sable's still injured. Still no gens popped, surprisingly. Oh, I just realized Sable's my obsession. That's a bit unfortunate. That's okay. I'd like to get an event thing. I should have grabbed one when Jake was on the hook. I think I'm following Sable. Oh, this is Jake. That was a really good throw. Ooh, okay. That was smart of him. Let's kick this. Oh, hey, Sable. Probably should have gone for you first. They might finish that gen. Out of surge. Okay. I'm thinking Nia might be going for the rescue. I did lose a lot of save, but that's okay. There, yep. Can I stop this? No, it's okay. Good job, man. Honestly, good job. Okay, I know where everyone is. Alright, the Hex is now active, so now they're all slow. Where is it, by the way? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Not the worst place, not the best place either. Okay, they did heal. I just need to, like, kind of segregate them from going to the other side of the map. Okay, there's Nia. Where's the other one? Let's grab an event thing real quick. Some scratch marks here. Okay, I see her. I see her. There's the other Nia as well. I was hoping to stop her. She's slow now. Yeah, she doesn't make much distance. Nice. Just got her off the hook. I'm not gonna go for the Nia. Or the Sable, sorry. I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna go back to the other Nia that I just downed. Hopefully Jake's over there. This is Sable. Kinda don't want to go for her. You have the flashlight, I think. I think the other one has the whatchamacallit. Make it. Nobody here. Oh, hi. You have a syringe? You didn't see that totem, did you? Yeah, I think you should have dropped that. She didn't want to go for that one. You don't make this. Pick up. Start making my way back to the Nia that's on the hook. Hopefully I don't find Sable. Anybody here? I just gotta defend this totem with my life. There's Sable. I kinda... Oh, I'll chase Jake. I think Nia's done. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go see if she's on my totem. Nope. He just healed. Where are you going? Hi. Whoa. Okay, my mouse just freaked out there. It's fine. Hi. You have self-care. And there goes my hex. That's fine. Good dead hard. Okay, search on that gen. Only got not a lot of uses out of search, but that's okay. Let's hook back here. Kind of wish my hex didn't go away, but that's alright. They are healing. I need to be using my yellow bottles more. I'm hoping I can find Jake over here. No progress. There's Nia. Some progress on this gen. Thanks to Rapid. There's Sable. I don't know if Sable's still around. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Well played, Nia. I'm gonna kick this gen, and then I'm gonna head over to the other side of the map. Actually, yeah, still kick this. I think it's time I go for Sable. Lose some stacks, but that's okay. You guys really don't like going towards pallets. That was really well done, Sable. It's fine. It's fine if she leads me back over here. Because I can maybe get a surge on this gen. Block off Shack. Yep, this is a down. I don't think surge activated. Could be wrong. I didn't hear it. Let's bring her this way. Thanks to Rapid, giving me a little bit of a boost. I'm just gonna hook, I'm not gonna remote hook. No point to. Alright, let's try to get my stacks back. There's Jake. Hey, buddy. Thanks to my add-on, I have like a lot more like reach with the purple bottles. Good job. You guys are great with your dead hards. Oh, this is bad for you guys. I gotta reload though. You guys are very late with your... wow, that was very good. Great job. Yeah, as I say, you fake it once, I'm assuming you're gonna fake it again. I forgot you had dead hard. Jake, are you over here? Well, I got all my stacks, so I'm gonna end on 8 stacks if... never mind. That was not a good throw. If I had the gloves, that would have made it. Let's see if he drops it. He won't. Bolt over. Yeah, he went over here. That was smart. That's fine. I gave him Shack. Chase from the other direction for future. Alright, let's reload. He doesn't have anything. Okay, Surge on that gen. Didn't hear anyone scream. You teleported. Well done, Jake. Honestly, you did a really good job on keeping me busy. Alright, and that's where they are. I'm assuming they're both there. Again, we'll play Jake. Let's throw... there's Sable. And there's Nia. I say let's go for Sable. This gen does have progress. You have Iron Will, I know that. Or now I know you know that, but now I know that you have that. I can't speak. Let's check over here. I think Nia's over here still. Well played, Sable. Nia, are you in here? Nope. Just go. I don't know why people do that. just leave. I don't care. Well played to them. Let's see. She did have a syringe. She did have Iron Will. Sable. Oh, she didn't have Iron Will. Oh, she used quiet mode. I'm stupid. I forgot quiet mode's a thing in this game. In this mode. Did see Nia's dead hard, so both their dead hards. No clue about MFT. Oh, okay. Was he... did he need a ment? I don't remember. Resilience is good. He had a pretty good, like, chase build. I did see her self-care. I don't remember if I pointed it out, but I did see it. Yeah, well played to everyone. Alrighty friends, that's the gameplay part of this video. I really do hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this video. I really do like this build a lot on the Clown. I think it's like my new favorite one to run on him. You can change up a couple perks, but I think you should keep the Flask of Bleach add-on. Save the best for last and Rapid Brutality. Like I said before, you can change up the regression perk. You can bring Eruption, Pop, or Pain Res. You can also change up Nothing But Misery with either Sloppy Butcher or Play With Your Food. Just try to keep that slowdown and speed portion of the build, because I think the Clown can bounce off of that very well. And well played to all the survivors in this one. They all did very well. All of them kept me busy, and all of them made distance to try to avoid surge. Again, I think these were very experienced survivors. Every single time a survivor was injured and I started a chase with them, they always tried to make as much distance as they could away from the generator that they were working on to avoid surge. They also did good at avoiding my pink bottles whenever I was segregating off a certain path for them. They also did a good job at getting rid of nothing but misery as quickly as they could. Again, overall, I think they just played very well. I really do think that the map also did hurt them a lot. Like I said before, if you hook a survivor on one side of the map and the person that needs to go for the rescue is on the other side, it's going to take them so long just to traverse the whole entire map just to get to them. But still, they managed to do 3 gens. Also, I think they all tried to use their time as wisely as they could. I'm not too sure how that kind of worked out for them when it came to unhooking. A lot of the times the survivor was left on the hook for more than 50 seconds, but I'm not too sure what they were doing most of the time. They got 2 gens done relatively quickly in the beginning, but near the end, they were struggling to get really any gens done. So I'm not too sure what happened there, but again, they all played very well, and I think that this was a pretty fun trial overall, and definitely a good showcase of this build. And with that being said, let's talk about the value I got from this build. Starting off with Save the Best for Last, we ended on 6 stacks, and most of the trial I avoided Sable as much as I could, and I was definitely able to use Save as effective as I could. A lot of times I was able to just hit survivors and then just basically recover instantly, especially when it came to like the dead hards. When Jake and Nia both used their dead hards on me, they weren't able to make as much distance as much as they were hoping to, because again, I basically just recovered instantly, and then I used my pink bottle just to slow them down again. The best example I can think of is Nia by main building. After she dead harded me, she was not able to make as much distance because I recovered almost instantly and then hit her with a pink bottle, slowing her down in the process. So I really do hope I was able to show off how good Save the Best for Last can be with the clown and his bottles. Moving on to the next perk, we have Surge. I only got 4 uses. 2 of the 4 uses I would say were probably worth it compared to the other 2. The first ever one, when I hit the main building generator, I was able to not kind of waste time and let Nia kind of set up for a flashy save. I was able just to ignore the generator and then force Nia to come out by faking the pickup, getting an injury on her, and then forcing her to go self-care in the corner of the map and not work on gens, wasting her time in the process. And the third use was also a good one as well. I believe I downed Nia. I hit the main gen again, causing it to regress while Sable was, I believe, going for the rescue on another survivor. And from her leaving that gen to go get somebody, heal them, and then come back, the gen was most likely fully regressed at that point, forcing them to basically start over. And that's when Jake led me on that long parade throughout the map over to Shack, and then they were finally able to get that main building done. So without Surge, I really do think that that main building gen would have finished a lot sooner. The second and fourth time I can say were pretty worthless. They were on gens that barely had any progress, but any regression's good regression, so that's the reason why I counted them. And moving on to the best perk out of the whole entire trial, Rapid Brutality. I used this perk over every single one of them as effective as I could, especially when it came to cutting off survivors before they made it to safety, aka windows and pallets. I showed off with text on the bottom of the screen every single time. Rapid did help out a lot. I hope it didn't get too repetitive, but I really did want to show off how good Rapid was with the clown slowdown from his pink bottles. Speaking of slowdown, let's talk about the next perk, Nothing But Misery. I got 6 uses out of it after Nothing But Misery was finally active, and it was active for 3 minutes and 8 seconds. I think I got some pretty decent value off of this perk. I wish I got more. I really do hate that the totem that it chose to corrupt was the one in the center of the map, in the middle of the open, but with the 6 uses that I did get from it, I think I got some pretty good value from it, especially from Jake after he finished the generator in my face. He made no distance, especially when it came to me having Save the Best for Last stacks on top of Rapid Brutality. He just was not able to make any distance. Also, I think I caught him off guard with how slow he was and how fast I was, because he did have dead hard. I just think that I was so fast and he was so slow. I just don't think he knew exactly what happened until I was just right on top of him. But yeah, I really do think that Nothing But Misery was a good perk. I just hate how situational it can be with totem placements. And finally, let's talk about the add-ons. When it came to the chloroform and the flask of bleach, I think the bleach did a lot better just because the slowdown was very noticeable. 4% on top of the normal slowdown is always just disgustingly strong. And with how much the clown can use his bottles whenever he feels like it, and reloading doesn't take that long, and the fact that you get 6 of them, it's just such a disgusting add-on overall. But I will say, when it came to the chloroform, I did get some pretty good use out of it when it came to me kind of missing my bottles. Like when Jake was jumping through the main building window and I kind of threw my bottle not at the windowsill but at the wall next to it. Thanks to that extra 20% range, it did manage to hit him after he vaulted out the window again. And that's the main reason why I do like the bottle of chloroform, is because that extra range can really be helpful if you do manage to mess up. I'm not the greatest with clown. I definitely was rusty in this video. I missed my bottles a lot, and there was also a couple times where I really did not need to use a bottle again, and there was a lot of times that I should have used my yellow bottle. But overall, again, I had a lot of fun in this video. I was able to finish this trial off with 3 sacrifices. One survivor did escape via the hatch. And again, well played to all the survivors. I really do hope they had a lot of fun, and I really do hope you had a lot of fun watching this video. If you like what you saw today and you want to see more content from me, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It always helps support the channel. If you do want to see more content from me that I've already uploaded, I have a couple links in the description. One of them is DVD related, and the others are more variety content that I've made in the past. If you do check those out, it'd be much appreciated. But if not, I just want to say thank you again so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and hope to see all of you in the next one. Stay safe out there, friends.